currently I am in the kitchen getting ready to wash a few dishes and cook. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of meal prepping. I'm only going to make enough to last me for the rest of this week. It's currently Wednesday. Probably meal prep for about 3 to 4 days just to last me up until probably Sunday, because I haven't really made my list, my meal planning list for next week. Which I always send out to my email subscribers. So if you're looking for healthy meal ideas, then click the link down in the description to join my email list, because it just helps you take the thinking out of what's for lunch, what's for dinner, or what have you. So I figured I'll just make a video of me just showing you like what I'm making and how I make it and things of that nature. I am going to be making chicken salad for lunch. The reason why I'm doing lunch and breakfast, because I noticed that that's where I really struggle with my meals, because during the day I'm really busy with work. So I think it's for me easier for me to meal prep just breakfasts and lunches rather than dinners, because I'll have time more in the evenings to prepare dinners. Now, I'm not preparing dinner every day. I usually prepare enough for us to have leftovers for a day or two. But that way I don't have to worry about cooking lunch or making breakfast every single day, because that's where I really struggle. I love my new water bottle. It makes me want to drink more water because it's just so cute, and I just love holding it in my hand. It's just so cute. I got this from Amazon. Let's crush these goals. So cheers to that, and cheers to me meal prepping. So ladies, I'm just gonna go ahead and start with preparing my chicken salad. Here I'm using some chicken breasts, and I am going to put a little olive oil on them and lightly season them. They are already washed, and I always use gloves when I'm handling meat, because I just don't like the way meat, like raw meat, feels. It's just disgusting. So I just choose to use gloves, and plus it's just more sanitary. And so I'm just going to prepare those, put them in the oven, and then start chopping up my veggies. I'm only going to be using some celery, green onions, and a little bit of red onion as well. Now, I usually like craisins and nuts and things of that nature in my chicken salad as well, but I didn't have any on hand that day, so I just had to use what I had. But it still turned out really good, so I'm happy about that. And I'll usually eat it like as a dip. So I'll use like club crackers, which is so good with it. Or I'll put it on bread, like eat it as a sandwich or a croissant or something. Put a slice of cheese on it and call it a day. It's so good like that as well. So yeah, chicken salad is so easy to make. And if you wanted to like meal prep a big batch of it, you can just like cut up all the vegetables and the chicken separately, and put it in the freezer without mixing it, because if you mix it, I found that it doesn't freeze well like that. So I would just cut up the vegetables and then freeze it on its own, then cut up your meat, shred it, and freeze it. And then once you're ready to eat it, just take it out, and then that's when you'll mix in all of like your mayo and other seasonings as well. Now I'm cutting up some bell peppers, and I'm using orange. I think I had some red bell peppers as well, and some leftover red onions that I had from a previous day already diced up. And then I'm just going to roughly dice some mushrooms and get some spinach, and then start making my egg scramble. I actually made like this recipe that I found on Pinterest. It's like this egg boats, and it had turkey bacon in it. It was so good. So I made about 12 of those, and I've actually put them in the freezer, instead of putting them in the refrigerator, because they're easy to just take out every day when I need them. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to eat that every day for breakfast because I do practice intermittent fasting, which means that I try not to eat after 8 or 9 o'clock, and then my first meal the next day isn't until about noon or 11 a.m. if I'm really hungry. But then sometimes I don't always want to eat eggs at noon or something like that. So I just made a whole bunch of those and popped them in the freezer. So when I do feel like I want to have eggs and turkey bacon at noon, then I'll go ahead and take one out and either like pop it in the oven to warm it up or put it in the microwave to warm it up that way. So I'm really trying to get to a place where I am like practicing the 80-20 rule, so to speak, where I am eating clean and healthy meals like 80% of the time, probably 85% of the time, to be honest. And then I am eating, whatever I want to eat or some of my favorite foods 15 to 20% of the time. I'm really valuing the importance of eating foods that are nutritious and eating foods that are just healthy for your body and that makes you feel good and energized, because I'm learning that some of the reasons why I'm feeling tired all the time and sluggish is because of the foods I eat. And why my skin is not behaving the way I need it to behave is because the foods I eat. And I'm really learning that. I'm really trying to incorporate healthier foods into my diet. It's not easy. I'm 32 years old and I've been eating like crap for 32 years. So it's not easy to just change, all of a sudden. So I like to take it in small steps, small increments, try to incorporate little things here and there, like try to drink more water and things of that nature. So I like to find easy and healthy meals that are not just easy and healthy, but tasty as well. And also, I found that practicing moderation really helps as well, because some of the ways that I've changed my diet is by moderation, eating in moderation, which means not having to eat the whole plate or not, going back for seconds when I'm not even hungry. That kind of thing really helps as well when you are starting off. If you are someone who struggles with eating and changing your eating habits and emotional eating, binge eating like me, it helps to really start by portion sizing before you start cutting things out completely. And that way you'll just kind of start slow with changing your eating habits. But the key to me is having discipline. And that is one thing that I have been really focused on in the past year and this year, is to, learn to be more disciplined, not just with weight loss, but in every other area in my life. But I have not been perfect with this, and every day I am striving to be better and, learning from my mistakes, and I'm just going to keep going. And that is what I want to encourage you all as well, is to keep going, keep striving. And if one day you eat like crap, just pick yourself back up. It's okay. Keep going. Because I believe you only can fail if you stop trying. So just keep going and keep striving. So now I'm just mixing up my chicken salad. Again, this is such an easy meal for your meal prep days. If you want to eat it for lunch or dinner, I will have it sometimes for dinner as well, but it's just super easy. It turned out really, really good. Here's how everything turned out. Everything tastes super good. Those little egg boats were so good, and of course the chicken salad turned out bomb. Okay, so I send out weekly healthy meal ideas to my email list subscribers, so don't forget to join my email list. And thanks so much for watching this video and coming along with me on this weight loss journey. Click that subscribe button if you are looking for more videos about wifehood and wellness. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.
Mom and dad's only daughter, do I make you proud?